Funding for Fair 2015 is brought to you by Friends, the Iowa Public Television Foundation. Mid-American Energy Company and its Energy Advantage program are dedicated to increasing the awareness of energy efficiency in Iowa's homes and businesses. Information is at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. Iowa Community Foundations, an Iowa Council of Foundations initiative. Giving through local community foundations is rewarding in more ways than one. Details about the Endow Iowa Tax Credit Program are at iowacommunityfoundations.org. The Iowa Lottery. Since 1985, proceeds from the Iowa Lottery, totaling more than $1.6 billion, have helped make Iowa a better place to live, work, and raise a family. More information is available at ialottery.com.
Through more than 100 years of changing times, EMC Insurance has been committed to the promise it makes to its employees, customers, agents, and communities. Count on EMC.
Iowa Public Television presents Fair 2015. Here is your host, Bill Riley.
Hi, and welcome to our final night highlighting the Iowa State Fair. It's been 45 years that Iowa Public Television has been covering all the great events out here at the fair, and I'm thrilled to be a part of that tradition. Now listen, we have an awesome show coming up tonight. Our crews have been working right up to the last minute, putting the final touches on this great program. And whoo, it's packed full of fun. We have highlights from a big crowd favorite, the Mutton busting event. And what could be cuter than the decorated Diaper Derby? I mean, really? We'll bring you coverage of that. And Iowa Public Television's Charity Nebby took part in the Fairgrounds 5K run this morning. She'll bring us a special report. It really is going to be an awesome hour of fun, so let's saddle up and roll those highlights. First up, put on your helmets and buckle your seatbelts, folks, 'cause it's time for some mutton busting.
Man, mutton busting is fun. It's a crowd favorite. If you look behind us, we got a bunch of sheep back there, and kids that are 65 pounds and under climb aboard sheep and wrap their hand in a, we call it a sheep rope, but it's just like a bull rope, and they hold on for 8 seconds of fury and see if they can't get a qualified ride to come back for finals.
I've done it every year they had it. This ain't my first rodeo.
Yeah, he has a 12-year-old sister, and all winter and all summer she's in the living room, and he's been practicing on her.
We practice with hugs. You have to hug the sheep like you hug your mom and dad, really, really tight. That's about it.
Yeah, well, I guess he practices on his brothers, if that counts.
And on the rocking chair.
On the rocking chair.
We went and looked at the sheep, so we knew what we were getting into, and just been telling him that he can do it and to hold on.
We've talked a lot about holding on tight. You have to hold on tight.
Just get on and go.
We camp up here all year long, and we just stay at the fair every night, and Cooper wanted to try it this year, so here we are.
It's an awesome event for all the kids, and I'm pretty pumped to be here. It's gonna be a fun day.
Whether they show up to show some style or show some speed, these babies are just plain adorable.
I'm here at the Diaper Decorating Competition and Derby, one of the few state fair competitions that puts babies in the saddle.
Okay, if you are participating in the Iowa State Fair theme group, we're going to have you line up over here on your right-hand side toward the stage. Okay, introducing Carson. Carson's 9 months old from Rose Hill, and he is dressed like an ear of corn.
I think it's great because you get people participating. It offers moms, young moms, an opportunity to participate at the state fair. And it's every year we're just amazed at how creative parents and grandparents are, and it's really fun. We've had families that come out from year to year that bring, a baby, and then it's assembling the next year, and the grandparents are involved, and so it's really a family affair.
She is cotton candy, and she is in there somewhere. We can find her eyes. Yes, there she is. Oh.
The number one criteria is that the diaper has to be decorated, the actual diaper. And so that's what we look for, and then we look from there, the creativity that went into that.
He's a little turkey. Sarah, she's the big baby boar from Birmingham, 23 months old.
We like outside of the box, something that we haven't seen before. So that's always exciting.
She's a Skyglider seat. Look at that. She even has a little umbrella top over it. Lorelai's only 8 weeks old. She's starting a fair tradition early.
How important is functionality?
A lot of times what the parents will do is put another diaper underneath their decorated diaper, but we have had some years that the costume was in jeopardy.
She is charming the judges like crazy, big smiles and waves.
Can you tell me about her costume?
Yeah, she's a state fair survivor, so she's basically rolled and crawled her way through the state fair, and this is what's left of her, so.
I love it. So I see some hay on there, some mud, some feathers.
The gum.
Oh, disgusting. Yes, there's gum on you, and some cotton candy too.
Yes.
Thanks, Mom. Good job.
But these babies aren't here just for show. This is a speed game at the Derby portion of the competition, and the parents have a vital role to play.
Go!
What is your strategy?
Cell phones. He loves, anything.
Riley is off. She sees that binky, and that is that. Or the cell phone, maybe.
We practice, we put the phone across the room, and she chases it.
Oh, he got his eye on Madeline's snacks. Oh, all right, we've got a winner. Yes, Caden went for Madeline's snacks, and he has first place.
He started towards me and then switched lanes and pulled her out at the end.
I understand that other mom had snacks.
Yeah, we did too, but I guess hers were better.
And the first place winner goes to Bond, our little bulldozer.
So cute.
It's all in the family when country and bluegrass band Redhead Express performs for the crowd at the Riley stage.
I'm Kendra.
I'm Lorraine.
I'm Elisa.
I'm Megan, and we're the Redhead Express.
I would say our sound is country music with an acoustic flair.
Yeah, well, we started out performing up in Alaska, and we played whatever made it up there. And that was Irish, bluegrass.
Folk, listen to a lot of the Dixie Chicks and Alison Krauss and that kind of thing.
And now I would say, well, the way I describe it to people is we're like a mixture between Dixie Chicks and Mumford & Sons.
I was raised on the land that we cleared with our hands. Cut the timber, fit the stone, made our high country home.
We do a song called Roots that I wrote about growing up in Alaska.
It's a story of how we got started. We lived in Alaska.
We built our own house. We all got to, we had pictures somewhere of all of us laying tile, and so we kind of refer to that in the song a little bit. And, so that's kind of an about us song. Our show is quite a variety. We've done so much over the last 7 or 8 years, just different audiences, different kinds of music. So we try to put in something we think everybody will enjoy, all ages. We do covers, current covers, and some older covers as well. We do original music. We do some fun novelty stuff. Megan's got a chocolate addiction.
My name is Megan Walker, and I'm a chocoholic. Hi, Megan.
It's really bad.
So we have one song where we even throw some chocolate out to the audience.
So if you come,
we have a lot of fun.
You can see.
Sitting on the front porch, ice cream in my hand, melting in the sun. Chocolate on my tongue, and that's a good enough reason to live. Good enough reason to live. Sitting in the bathtub, high five laying low, digging on down green. Well, you must know what I mean. And that's a good enough reason to live. Good enough reason to live. If I die young, at least I got some chocolate on my tongue.
I find inspiration from everywhere when I write. Especially the more that I've written, the more I think you kind of get in tune with ideas and just getting inspiration from songs. But I get inspiration from the music that I listen to, relationships, obviously, anything that I'm going through my life, sometimes other people's stories. So I try to just gather as broad of an influence as I can so I can take from everything and make something that's my own.
So free, like it's laughing at me. I wish it would. I wish it would thunder. Then I could let it all go before I go under. Let the tears in the rain run down my face and wash it clean. If I'm gonna break down right now.
Kids Clubhouse host Dan Wardell learns the finer points of riding the fair's Skyglider from some young folks who are in the know.
People are always asking me, Dan Wardell, can you really fly? And of course, the answer is yes, and I'm about to prove it. You're about to go on the Skyglider, Warren. What are you most excited about?
How you can like cruise and see the entire park.
Oliver, what's the best part about being on the Skyglider?
It feels like you're a peregrine falcon.
And what was the coolest thing you saw when you were up there in the sky?
There was a water bottle in a tree.
What's it feel like to be on something so high in the sky?
Well, I'm glad to be up high because you get such a view from up there. I saw the Capitol and most of the rides here.
Did you go on the Skyglider?
Yes!
So you guys are super twins, right?
Yes!
And you both went on the Skyglider?
Yes!
Together?
Yes!
Was it lots of fun?
Yes!
All right, I found someone to go on the Skyglider. Lane, do you have your tickets? All right, let's do it. Are you ready?
Yep.
By the way, this thing makes me absolutely nervous.
It doesn't make me nervous.
Why doesn't it make, how many times have you ever been on this before?
This is my second time.
Your second time? And you don't get nervous at heights at all?
No.
Hey, let's wave at these guys over here. How are you guys doing? Hi, guys. Yeah, I didn't realize how high we are up. We're pretty high up.
Oh, yeah.
How high would you say we probably are?
50 feet.
50 feet, that is a lot of feet. And this goes way, way, way up there, doesn't it? Look at all those trees.
They had to do a good trimming job on that.
Come, Josephine, in my flying machine, we go up, down. The dismount is the trickiest part, especially when you're a superhero because you don't want your cape caught in the gears, don't you know?
Yes.
Woo, we did it, yeah! Well, my friend, we did it. We made the whole flight. I wasn't nervous at all. You helped me. We're like best friends now, aren't we?
Yep.
I feel like we are bonded for life.
Yeah, maybe.
It's time for our second installment of the impressive and powerful and loud truck and tractor pulls.
Here we go, Frank the Hallboy on Green Lightning. Frank out of Nebraska pulls at 342.38. Jim Scheffler from Hancock, Iowa. Too much fun for Jim Scheffler. Scheffler's pull, 216.58. The pride of Arlington, Nebraska on Green Acres, it's Randy Dunklow. Dunklow pulls 271.11. From Menno, South Dakota, it's Alan Ulmer. Riding that Midnight Express, he's on board that train, look at him go. Great pull at 349.26. Barn Buddy, ready to go. Chuck Schluter out of the chute, here he goes.
316.44. Grand River Deer out of Carlton, Missouri, Corey Schluter. Corey lets it go. 288.29. Also out of Missouri, out of Macon, it's Chuck Lee. Time to let Rawhide loose. Here's Chuck Lee, 291.4. The Weapon. Let's find out if it's a secret for Mark Ulmer. Great pull from Ulmer, 336.96. Brittany Piefer out of Harper, Iowa. Brittany Piefer, 261.47. Here's how they finished. Alan Ulmer out of Menno, South Dakota is first. In second, out of Howells, Nebraska, it's Frank Baholboy on Green Lightning. In third, Mark Ulmer on The Weapon. Barn Buddy out of Carlton, Missouri, Chuck Schluter is fourth. And in fifth place, Chuck Lee out of Macon, Missouri.
It's a very good day to prepare desserts using berries. And even better when the competition is inspired by Iowa-grown berries.
According to the Department of Agriculture, per capita consumption of fresh raspberries grew 475% from the year 2000 to 2012. Blueberry consumption is up 411%, and strawberries are up 60%. So it's no surprise that berries are often used in recipes. A couple of fun competitions at the Iowa State Fair use berries as their main ingredient.
I thought, what a wonderful opportunity to promote not only our berry farm, but to also promote people to use berries in cooking and in dishes and enjoy the flavor and the healthful aspects and varieties that berries give us. There isn't a berry that isn't good for us. This year we sponsored 2 different contests, one for youth, and it had 2 categories, 10 to 13 and 14 to 17, and that was called a Berry Good Breakfast.
Our first place goes to Joseph Ridgway with his blueberry bread.
The berry cooking contests are the brainchild of Iowa berry producer Edge of the Woods Raspberry Farm, located near Indianola.
I grow red raspberries, blackberries, blueberries, and tart cherries. And the other one is for adults, and it's a Berry Good Day, which would be berries in either cookies or bars. It has been a phenomenal season this year. I think all the rain that we had last year has promoted all the growth that we're seeing this year. Plus, we've had wonderful rains. They've been very timely. The berries are very happy.
Scientists have found that berries have some of the highest antioxidant levels of any fruits. Fresh berries are some of the most powerful and delicious disease-fighting foods available. So snag some blueberries, strawberries, raspberries, and blackberries and start munching. Or, in this case, start cooking.
First place goes to Angela Miller. Is Angela here? Angela, you're here. Okay. Very nice. These were absolutely awesome. And I think some of us gave this like 99 to 100.
I've been doing the cooking contest for about 4 years now, and I really enjoy it. It's very addictive. Once you get started with 1 or 2 things, you end up doing 20 or 30, and it's great. It's a lot of fun. I enjoy the competition. You get a lot of feedback from some of the other judges, from the other contestants. You learn a lot. I enjoy it.
For Iowa Public Television, I'm Charity Nebbe.
Winning a ribbon in a state fair contest is something to be proud of. Congratulations to those folks who competed. Here are some lucky finishers in a handful of Iowa State Fair competitions. We've got some awesome stories coming up, like this. Some of the fun from this morning's Fairgrounds 5K run. Some of the beauty and strength of the Clydesdales and Percherons. And some of the excitement from the 4-H and FFA Sale of Champions. Join us back here for more Fair 2015 coming up next on Iowa Public Television.
This year, Iowa Public Television celebrates 45 years of Iowa State Fair coverage by bringing you more ways to get involved. Follow us on Twitter for up-to-the-minute updates on fair coverage. Find us on Facebook for behind-the-scenes tidbits. Tag your fair photos with hashtag IPTVFairPhoto. And visit IPTV.org to watch videos and connect with all the resources IPTV has to offer. Whatever way, be sure to join us for all the Iowa State Fair fun.
Visit Iowa Public Television's new interactive exhibit in the Varied Industries Building at the Iowa State Fair. Meet IPTV hosts daily from 4 to 6 p.m., including Market to Market's Mike Pearson, Iowa Ingredients' Charity Nebbe, Scott and Kelly from Iowa Outdoors, IPTV Fair host Bill Riley, and many more. For the full schedule, visit iptv.org/fair.
There once was a game that graced the courts of Iowa high schools. Played by ordinary girls, it captured the hearts of an entire state. Girls 6-on-6 basketball. A fast-paced game known for its prolific scorers and tenacious defenders, it stood alone, a beacon of the uniqueness of the Iowa girl. More than a game. Sunday afternoon at 1 on Iowa Public Television.
Join the conversation online with Iowa Public Television. Follow us on Twitter. Connect with us on all our social networks.
Be there this summer as the Giants of the Deep come home at last to Monterey Bay. Witness their stunning return in a 3-night live television event, Big Blue Live.
You know who makes really good pies? People do. People in restaurants and pie shops and bakeries and cafes across America. From Maine to Montana, we really like these people and their pies, and we hope you'll come along to see a few good pie places.
Tune in to Iowa Public Television, Tuesday at 7.
Well, the last day of semifinals action at the talent show is in the history books. Here are the gifted performers who advanced to the finals. Be sure to tune into the Talent Championships here on Iowa Public Television Sunday night at 8. It promises to be an amazing show. Welcome back, everyone. Hey, have you ever checked out the State Fair Museum? It's up by the Pioneer Hall, and it's jam-packed with State Fair memories. We caught up with the curator to gain some behind-the-scenes knowledge on how to make fair memorabilia memorable.
My name is Sean Head, and I am the museum superintendent. I've always been fascinated by history. It could be any part of history, but since I am a native Iowan, I've always been fascinated with the fair.
Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you...
So the museum complex, we have two structures. The older one has a lot more artifacts. In the newer museum, as we call it, there is a more permanent display, but you also have video of the train crash. You can judge different animals. You can see the history of things like the butter cow. This is one of the best kept secrets definitely on the grounds. So when you come into this building, the first thing you'll encounter is the animal room. Some of my favorite things in the collection, I would have to say I have some very unique medals, and they were from a gentleman. They were harness and saddle making medals from around 1890. And he said, I want to make sure that the fair gets these in case something happens to me and I don't want them lost. And we don't have anything like that. They're pretty awesome medals. And then you also have the State Fair 101 wall. My favorite facts about the fair probably are the dates about how it used to be the traveling fairs, as they called it, where it was all over eastern Iowa. And then I would also say the fun ones, like the hottest day recorded at the fair, which was August 16th, 1983, 108 degrees. That would be pretty toasty. Here we have our fair fashion, or what we wear to the fair. And this display is gonna show you exactly how fashion at the fair has evolved through the decades. So this is the kitchen area of the museum, and this table is original to the building as it was used by Polk County. They could bring people out from the poor farm, or Polk County home as they called it, and they could spend a day at the fair, they could relax, they could eat down here, and they could rest upstairs. On the second floor, one of the rooms looks at entertainment through the years at the fair. We have a little bit of Roy Rogers, who is really popular. Even today, people can come in and tell me when they were kids, one of the first shows they saw at the fair was Roy Rogers in the grandstand, so that's pretty sweet. So this sign is definitely one of the best pieces we have in the museum. And you look at it and be like, wait, why would it say that? Well, the story is that the mechanic in the maintenance shop had to stop his work and talk to every single person that came into the maintenance shop, and he never got his work done. So Henry Dietz had that sign made, and he had it hung above the mechanic's door. So the basement was added to this house when it was renovated. It's a really great area that we can store all of our important pictures and ribbons and trophies and artifacts that aren't on display in the museum complex. They can be stored down here. And this is definitely one of the favorite features of the archives. Here's kind of a hodgepodge of photos and postcards and different things from all different decades of the fair that are not currently on display. And then one of my personal favorite pieces is the original architectural drawings of several of our buildings, whether it be the cattle barn or the swine barn. So this lovely piece was made for the 1939 addition to the sheep barn. It was going to go on one of the corner areas, and they never put it up. It's interesting how popular we have become in the presidential election. I think it's funny to find how many candidates you get out here on any given day. I know back in 2011, I said, I'm gonna see how many candidates I can run into walking down Grand Avenue on the first ride of the fair. And I got to 8. I'm being born and raised on the fair. It's always been a part of my life, so the passion is like, this is a part of your life. I can't imagine what a person's life would be if they didn't have the fair in it. That would be a tough one.
These are the giants of the horse world, the Clydesdales and the Percherons, and their power and grace impress the crowds at the Jacobson Building.
They truly are gentle giants. Horses in general are kind animals, and these big horses are some of the kindest.
This mare's name is Countess, and she's a 6-year-old mare.
My wife wanted 2 Clydesdales. Now we have 34.
The draft horse show here at the Iowa State Fair is in the top 4 in the United States.
Please welcome our first class in the arena this season.
The cart class has probably originated from back when the stallion man would have had his stallion, and he would have hooked that stallion to a cart and drove to the other farms to where the mares were. They often referred to it as a stallion cart.
I'm the equine operations manager with Young Living Percherons, and we're owned and financed by Young Living Essential Oils. We use the Young Living Essential Oils on the horses. One of my favorites is the Highest Potential. It's an amazing oil for horses to keep their mind in the right spot and give them more energy. Last year we put on 22,000 miles, about 4 months worth of going to shows. I was born and raised southern Iowa, so it's still like my home fair and one of the favorites for sure.
Driving classes, you have to have the action behind, which gives you the big knee action in front. We're looking for horses that have long neck, the right slope of shoulder to be able to carry their head high, and they have to drive with some purpose. We want them moving forward. What's attracted me to draft horses is both my grandfathers did it, you know, 3rd generation, both sides of the family. I have brothers that do it. It's, you know, if you do what you love, it's hardly work.
The draft horse industry has always been very strong in Iowa. This industry is centered around the Corn Belt because that's where the workhorses were needed. And draft horses are workhorses despite what we see in the rings here at the show.
The Percheron mares are leading the charge in the draft horse hitches. The guys that are breeding these Percheron mares, they're all aiming for the same goal, is to get these mares that can really drive, but also have enough quality to keep them as brood mares when their show career is over.
We love coming here. It's a long ride, 8.5 hours. We've been coming for, it's 10 years for sure. Family operation. I have 3 sons, and they all enjoy it. Now our grandkids are starting. When you're out there, you have a lot of horsepower in your hands. You have 6 horses that weigh 1,800 pounds, and if they start getting crazy, you can have a mess.
The more horses you put on, the bigger challenge it is for the driver. Every team has to be working together. You don't want one horse in front of the other or one behind, and then all 3 teams working as a group to make your 6.
The Blue Ribbon Foundation hosted a 5K run this morning through the fairgrounds. Our own Iowa Public Television runner, Charity Nebbe, was there for this exhilarating experience.
There are so many ways to experience the Iowa State Fair, through agricultural exhibits, eating food on a stick, riding thrill rides, seeing shows. Each fairgoer has to find his or her own path through the fair. But now there is a new option. You can see the fair by running a 5K. This is the 9th annual Fairgrounds 5K. But in years past, the Blue Ribbon Foundation would put this event on long after the Iowa State Fair shuts down for the summer. This year, however, they decided to try something new, a race in the middle of the fairgrounds while the fair is going on.
I guess just being able to run at the state fair, it just adds to the experience. Today actually looks like it's going to be a pretty nice day to have a 5K and to run and then walk around at the fair during the day. But I think it just adds to the whole fair experience.
just like running random 5Ks and thought it'd be cool to run one at the state fair.
Do you think it's going to be an interesting way to see the fair?
Yeah, I've never been around the campgrounds area, so my understanding is the route goes in that direction, so should be a new experience.
What are you most looking forward to about the route?
It looks like there's some challenges there on some hills, so and I like running hills. I run quite a bit out at Saylorville, so we'll see how it works out.
We're excited about different things.
Yeah. Yeah, exactly.
What do you think is special about this course?
It's the state fair. I mean, that's what makes it so great. It's a state fair.
That was so much fun. There was stuff to look at everywhere along the way. The most distracting race I've ever run, which is a very good thing. But now I'm gonna go run the loop again to burn off that funnel cake I'm just about to get.
More now from a group of sisters who bring their country and bluegrass sound to Iowa State Fair music lovers.
Performing as sisters is definitely an adventure. We all know each other so well, and so we have a lot of fun together, but we can also like pick each other apart too.
I think it's funny because on the one hand you're so close that you're super comfortable because we all grew up together. We all have the same ideas and thoughts, and because we were all raised together. And then on the other hand, you're so close that you can really call each other out on stuff.
Yeah.
The overall goal is we want to just get our music out to as many people as we can. We'd love to do some world tours eventually. Grand Ole Opry's been on our list of places to play, and so we really want to just take what we love and
to do and
share it with the world.
As many people as we can.
Tell me why you and me cannot be, we've tried. Oh, we both know, gotta let go. Is it you, is it me, is it not meant to be? We can say that it's love, but that just ain't enough. Tell me why. Tell me why. What's the cost? I feel so lost every night. No escape, lying awake all alone with my thoughts and the dreams I put off, wondering
way. It was inspired by a breakup. So sad. But it's just kind of this really, really almost kind of wailing the way that we do it. Why is this falling apart if we thought it was meant to be? And I think everybody has that relationship where they thought for sure it was supposed to work out, but it didn't.
Tell me why you and me cannot be if we've done all we could, maybe more than we should, and we're both still afraid of walking away. Tell me why. Tell me why. Thank you.
It's time to cap off Fair 2015 with the 4-H and FFA Sale of Champions. Iowa Public Television's Mike Pearson is there for all the excitement.
We're here at the 27th Annual Sale of Champions at the Iowa State Fair. Let's get started. The Grand Champion 4-H Market Steer was brought by Aaron Sewer of Dunlap, Iowa. Let's see how he does. $19,000 to Aaron. Congratulations. The Reserve Grand Champion 4-H Market Steer in the show ring now, shown by Maggie Ferguson of New Sharon, Iowa.
15. I have 14 on the get down 15. Say, Tom, yes or no? I sold him $35,000.
$35,100. Congratulations, Maggie. That's a new record. And now, Ainsley Lovren from Clarksville, Iowa, with the Grand Champion 4-H Market Heifer.
20, roll the door. I got 19,750, sold it. 19,750.
And the gavel's down with $19,750. Congratulations, Ainsley. With the Reserve Grand Champion 4-H Market Heifer, Riley Jansen of Hull, Iowa.
Here we go. 38,000. Sold it. 37,500.
Sold $37,500. Another new record. And now, looking over at the snouts, we've got the Grand Champion 4-H Market Hog, brought by Lexi Berry from Sac City, Iowa.
48 now, 9 y'all done? I sold him $48,000 on him. He said no like he meant it.
$48,000 even. Yet another new sale record. Congratulations, Lexi Berry. And now with the Reserve Grand Champion 4-H Market Hog, Mackenzie Merrick is in the ring, and Mackenzie's from Riverside, Iowa. Let's see how she does.
30 now, 2.5. I 30,000. Need 32.50. I 52. I get him 3,000. I get him 52,000. I get him sold him 52,000.
Wow. $52,000. That is a new record for all species here at the Iowa State Fair. Congratulations to Mackenzie Merrick. With the Grand Champion FFA Market Hog, here's Ben Jacobson from Dow's, Iowa.
Fine tune. I've sold him. Thank you all. $29,250.
And Ben's hog brings $29,250.
Thank you.
With the Reserve Grand Champion FFA Market Hog, here's Alex Allagher, no stranger to the show ring. Alex is from Gowrie, Iowa, and let's see how he does.
There we go. Yes or no? Sold him. 29,000 Mike's way.
29,000 even. Congratulations, Alex.
Iowa machine shed.
And here come the lambs. With the grand champion 4-H market lamb, here's Shelby Carr from Newhall, Iowa.
8, now get him on 8, now get him on 9, now 10. I get 9, now get him on 10, 30, get him on 10, now 2, now 2, now get him on 21, now get him on sold him. $21,000 on him. 21,000.
$21,000, another record. Congratulations, Shelby Carr. With the reserve grand champion 4-H market lamb, here's Brooke Kuzel from Victor, Iowa.
9, now 10. I get 10 right here. Now 11, now to get 10, now 11, now to go 12, 30, get them all in, all done. Here we go. Sold it. $11,000 on it. He said no like he meant it. $11,000.
And Brooks Lamb brought $11,000. Congratulations. With the grand champion FFA market lamb, here's Elizabeth Zuber from Marengo, Iowa.
5, now get him on 630, now get 630. I get 6, now get now 7, now get 730, now get him on 7,000. I get 7, now get now, I get 75, but get 830, now get him on 75, but get him on 830, get him on. Sold him $7,500 on him, $7,500. Ivy strikes again.
Hammer down at $7,500.
Thank you, Cannon. I get 7, now get now 8, now get him on 8, now go 830, now get him on 7, now 8.
With the reserve grand champion FFA market lamb, here's Casey Kitzer from Mediapolis, Iowa.
11, now 11, now get him on 10, 5, now get him on 11, all in, all done. Here we go. Roll the door and let him out of here. Sold it. $10,500. Congratulations.
$10,500.
I get 8, now get 9, 30, now get him on 9, 30, now get him on 8, now get him on 9, now get him on
With the grand champion 4-H meat goat, here's Ryland McCormick from Pleasantville, Iowa.
I get 95, I'm going to go 10. Sold it. $12,250 and another new record.
$12,250, another new record. Congratulations, Ryland. And the grand champion FFA meat goat, shown by Colton Malone from Winfield, Iowa.
Sold it. $8,000 on him, $8,000.
Colton Malone from Winfield, Iowa, $8,000. And that's how we finished up at the 27th Annual Sale of Champions. Congratulations to all the winners and all the buyers.
Did you get that treasured snapshot of the family having fun at the fair this year? If you posted it on social media with the hashtag IPTVFairPhoto, we were able to see it too. We're highlighting some of our favorites here in our Photos of the Day segment. Well, that's it. I can't believe another year has ended covering the great Iowa State Fair for us here at Iowa Public Television. We had a wonderful time. You can catch one more glimpse of Fair 2015 on Iowa Public Television as we present the Talent Championships Sunday, 8 p.m. Or you can always look us up online at iptv.org to watch videos and celebrate the State Fair with us. We'd love for you to participate in our social media conversations as well. Hey, it's been my pleasure to be with you as we highlighted Fair 2015 here on Iowa Public Television, and it was great to see everybody out here on the fairgrounds. I'm Bill Riley, and for everybody at Iowa Public Television, thank you so much for watching. We know you had fun at the fair.
Funding for Fair 2015 is brought to you by Friends, the Iowa Public Television Foundation. Mid-American Energy Company and its Energy Advantage program are dedicated to increasing the awareness of energy efficiency in Iowa's homes and businesses. Information is at midamericanenergy.com. Mid-American Energy, obsessively, relentlessly at your service. Iowa Community Foundations, an Iowa Council of Foundations initiative. Giving through local community foundations is rewarding in more ways than one. Details about the Endow Iowa Tax Credit Program are at iowacommunityfoundations.org. The Iowa Lottery. Each year, the Iowa Lottery provides millions of dollars to finance vital state programs, including education, natural resources, family services, and economic development. The Iowa Lottery. Fun for you, funds for our state.
Through more than 100 years of changing times, EMC Insurance has been committed to the promise it makes to its employees, customers, agents, and communities. Count on EMC